It really was a challenge. It was fun.
I'm a whole snack. These bitches treat me like I'm shop liver. They actin' whack and they lost the plot like Charles Dickens. These thots tickin', they goin loko like malt liquor.
I'm a whole snack. These bitches treat me like I'm chopped liver. Now, after the little interlude thing, he makes it clear that he's just kind of gonna fuck around and do some off-the-cuff stuff. He announces that he's a whole snack. You know, he's desirable, but people aren't giving him the credit that he's due. They act and whack and they lost the plot like Charles Dickens. He's continuing to talk about the people not crediting him for being a whole snack. Lost the plot is an English turn of phrase, a British turn of phrase that basically means you're losing your mind, you've lost your sense, you're confused. And he likens himself to Charles Dickens, who was a British author. And he was also starting to be critiqued later in his life because he became what critics thought was too symbolic with his messaging. He wasn't clear enough with the kinds of things he was trying to criticize in his writing. And he was getting far from a traditional, standard narrative. So he literally was losing the plot. These thoughts thick and they goin loko like malt liquor. Now he's talking about the fact that even though he is desirable, the girls aren't really getting into him. They don't find him as desirable as he thinks they should, I guess. And he suggests that they're going loko, aka going crazy, which is calling back to the losing the plot thing. And also, like malt liquor, suggests that he's talking specifically about four loko. I'll pop quicker, call shots from the desk like Rob Riggle. Now he's kind of fed up with not being given the credit that he believes he's due. And he says he'll pop, he'll kind of lose his shit. And in order to illustrate that, he talks about calling shots from the desk, which would suggest that he's in a position of power. And likening himself to Rob Riggle here also ties in this idea of a desk pop, which references this scene from The Other Guys, in which Rob Riggle's character convinces Will Ferrell's character to do a desk pop, aka shoot his police-issued firearm into the ceiling while in the office.
We honor the flag, and you crap on it when you don't shoot your gun in the office.
Jimmy, when's the last time you had a desk pop?
September 08.
Be a man. Do this now. Please do it.
Pop one off.
There you go. Pop it off.
Don't think, just
Don't
go.
think.
Here we go.
Do it, yes.
You rock widdem, I'm pulling strings like guitar pickin. This God rhythm, you vibin now while I solve writtens. This part is urging the listener to kind of rock with him and get into him, give him the credit that he is due. He's pulling strings. He's kind of doing everything that he can to pull in the interest of the listener here. And, plucking a guitar or picking a guitar is literally you pulling strings. And, it's good enough that you can just vibe with it and not have to worry about the lyrics. But he's, solving riddance, as in writing this kind of convoluted tapestry of references that if you want to look deeply into it, as we are doing now, you'll realize there's a lot more to it, and it's basically a giant puzzle. I'll bomb cities, then kick it lick the cigar skinnin', the tar heavy but keep me calm till it's good riddance. Now he's illustrating exactly what he'll do if he doesn't get the credit.
Cities, then kick it lick the cigar skinning. The tar heavy but keep me calm till it's good riddance.